I want you to refer everyone you know to me. If I perform some world-class service and you exceed your expectation, would you be willing to do that? Okay, thank you. Now, you want to sell a home on your own. So I'm going to ask you some questions while I'm there. Where'd you get your price? What do you do with it if it doesn't sell? All these qualifying questions. And then I leave, I go to this website. It's called REFSBO, realestateforsalebyowner.org. I'm the only broker in the state to create a website to help you sell your home without a broker. Mind if I stay in touch? Okay, thank you. Good luck. And I leave. I'm the only broker in the state that created a website to help you sell your home without a broker. Now, why would I do that? Because 9 out of 10 are going to list. 9 out of 10 for sell-by owners eventually list with a broker. So why not tell them everything you know and educate them? I can do it anyway because they're at work all day. Does that help? So you tell them how to do it. Tell them how to hire a realtor. Tell them how to sell the home. Tell them how to stage it. You don't want to be the secret agent. Tell them you're the fountain of knowledge. Tell them what business are you in. Education. Educate them. Here's how you price it. Here's how you stage it. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. Here's how you choose a realtor. Bet you didn't know there's a 90% attrition rate. Can I just say something to you frankly? Is that okay if I speak frankly? Here's what I would say to them. I've been in business for 20 years. In the past 6 months, I sold 50 homes. Average 30 days on the market, 98% of asking price. I'll sell yours. I don't know when or how much, but I guarantee you one thing. I won't be practicing on you. Did you know 90% of the realtors are new? Good, so it's your decision. Hire who you want. I'm just saying. I won't be practicing on you. They love that line. What gives it its strength? It's true. Now, how many of you know how to do a listing process from start to finish? Good. So you don't need any more practice, right? Right? Well, go tell them. You're not going to be practicing on them. Please. Don't let them know. What do you say to them if you are practicing on them? That's why you need this. You've got to get them out of this. That's why you need this. If you do this, they'll never know and they'll never ask. If your confidence is low and you have doubt and you don't have a unique marketing position and you don't know what to say to me that's going to differentiate you from the other 3 realtors I'm going to interview, I'm going to get it. I'm going to pick up on it. So this is why you have to have a unique marketing position. How long have you been licensed? Oh my goodness, you are new. So you're going to use this word a lot. And we as my team, my broker, my company. Yes? Okay, go to every training course you can get. Master the listing presentation. Do not put a buyer in your car unless you want to. Yeah, I've heard this thing, don't put a buyer in your car unless they're qualified. Who cares? You're not either. Look, they can't buy, you can't sell. It's a match made in hell. Take them out. Show them something. Who cares? I'm lost. I've never done this before. That's okay. We can't qualify. Can we see a few more? Sure. Let's practice. Just a thought. But I'm going to ask you to become strong listing agents. List everything that's not nailed down. How many buyers can you handle at once? How many sellers can you handle at once? Depends on your systems and your team. Can you handle 40 or 50? Can you handle 40 or 50? So do you want to do business one-on-one or one on 40 or 50? Okay, good. So you got to go do this thing called leverage. You got to get rid of those buyers. Okay. Educate, educate, Educate. Teach them how to hire a realtor. Just give it to them. Here are the 10 things you want to ask the next realtor. You interviewing more than one realtor? Yeah, I would too. I think it's wise. See, if your product is smoking hot, what's the best thing you could have? Educated consumer. What do? Educate the seller. What do you give them? A list of questions to ask the next realtor coming in behind you. Ask them these questions. Thanks for your time. What? Yes, really. Look, if your product, like I said earlier, if your product or service is poor, what do you want? Someone who's uneducated. They don't know the difference between a realtor, it's a good day for you. But if they know the difference, you're going to have a bad day. So you just got to get what? Better. It's called business Darwinism. You just got to get better. So see, most people want it to be easier rather than get better. Because getting better is hard. Right? Veterans? You got to want to go do this. Right? The business looks easy on the surface. Then you get in and you're like, what? Where do these moving parts come from? This is hectic. There's a lot to this. Please say that again. I said it's easy. People are difficult. So, next. So you want to build your case. Educate them. Teach them how to buy, what to look for, what to look out for. And teach them how to establish value in the industry. What to look for, what to look out for, educate them, teach them how to buy. It's kind of like your service is on trial, and they're the jury. And they decide whether your business lives or dies. Okay, step 4. Any questions on engage? Let's go to the beginning. Any questions on the interrupt? Any questions on the engage? Any questions on educate? Good. Turn to the person next to you and take 2 minutes. Tell them what you've learned so far about interrupt, engage, educate. Ready, go. Okay. Am I still on camera? Should I stand here or move?
Ready to talk again? Just look at me and I'll unmute it. Okay.
It's on. Okay. About 10 more seconds. Please begin finishing up. And stop. Okay. Turn to your partner. Hold your hand up like this and say, I'm working on my marketing. Okay, any questions on interrupt? Any questions on how to interrupt? Okay, thank you. Any questions on how to engage? Please. Okay. What happens is, oftentimes, you snap them out of what? Into what? This is where you engage them. So you start this conversation. What happens is the mind goes off autopilot into fully alert. It's looking for something that's relevant, important, or something that matters to them, that gives them a reason to keep either reading or watching or listening, depending on what they're doing. And so the engage is the link. It's the key of transition from snapping them out of autopilot into attentive mode, into reading more. You want to get them from the engage over to the educate part. So this is the transitional step, is the engage. You're giving them a reason to keep reading. That's why your email is pretty cool, because like I said, you get 2 headlines. The subject line is the first headline. That's the interrupt. The second headline should engage them. If they click and they open it and your next sentence doesn't engage them, they're out of there. You've got what? That long? You go to a website and try to buy something, you really want it, and it's too so difficult, you just go, to heck with it. I don't want it now. I did that the other day, and it was a fairly large person. I mean, that's too hard. So you got to lower. I want you to go walk through your business and lower all the barriers to entry. And become unique. You're either unique or you're the what? Same. The same, you're a commodity, you're subject to price. So you want to get them out of alpha mode into beta mode and understand that you're dealing with this set of nerves at the base of their brain, their particular activator system. And they're looking for something familiar, unusual, or problematic. I like problematic because you get paid for solving problems. There's 3 purposes to a business. 1 is to give you your life, 2 is solve a problem, and 3 is to add value. Most people, most agents will give their lives to their business. I'm going to ask you not to do that. The purpose of a business is to give you your life. That's why we built this. Look, you need to design your own life. That's what Lynn and I did in '89. We sat down. We said, how do we want our life to look like? And rule number 1 in our house is everybody gets what they want. It's a great rule. I'm not going to say to her, you can't buy that. It costs too much. Too expensive. We can't afford it. Those are limiting, debilitating thoughts that keep you in struggle. Instead, figure out how to do it. So the rule is everybody gets what they want. The second rule is you can't break the other rules to get it. And the third rule is before you buy a liability, you got to buy an asset that goes off the cash flow to pay for it. So when I go, I'm buying a 911, she doesn't say, you can't buy a 911 Porsche. We can't afford it. She goes, okay, good. How are you going to pay for it? We'll buy a 16-unit apartment building down by UT. It's going to throw off $1,500 a month net. The car's going to be $1,000. She goes, great. What color is it going to be? All right, triple black. What do you think? They don't make another color. Are you with me? It's a point of view. Look, we live in a world of abundance. There's no reason you shouldn't have what you want. So, design your life. We designed the business for you. And we're going to teach you how to use it. Okay? But you can't leave here, do nothing, and have it happen. Phil. Please. Getting picked up. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to step out of the camera and put this mic on.
The education part is telling people that they may already own an asset that they could rent and keep as a rental property that would more than double that Social Security benefit in retirement, and potentially add $400,000 or $500,000 worth of net worth to their asset column. And then it goes on to refer them to a white paper that's on our website that they can read a little bit more detail and see how the math all works and that kind of stuff. So it's the idea is to, if someone's thinking of selling or thinking of moving, to sort of interrupt that thought just long enough to say, hey, what if you instead kept the property, rented it out, because I happen to own a property management company, which is the purpose of the piece, obviously. And but it can help solve a problem, which is the fact that most of us can't live on $1,328 a month in retirement, and if we don't have a massive savings for retirement, we're not going to have any other choice.
Okay, good. So using this formula, you interrupt them, engage, educate them, and then the last one is make an offer. So the last step for thank you, nicely said. Give him a hand, nicely done. Thank you. Congratulations again on all your success. Nice to see you.